switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics riot in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on a mission.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jaguars and the reigning Super Bowl champs. And it comes your way next.
Tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. As this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Throwing on their first play. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Pass play on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And trying to throw it here. He doesn't hold enough. They're able to drop it. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this 2nd-year passer.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn to take something away from each and every one of these moments.
And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Winston. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Winston looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
Running with Swift out of the gun. He's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Cut out left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Jaguars' 23-yard line.
Swift gets it, going left. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run it with Swift. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. On first down, they'll run. Now the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. With that tackle to Michael Hall. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Yeah, this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the kick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Ravens will go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Swift to start the drive. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing from the gun here. Pass complete to Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable incredible timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, here's Swift. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So through one, this game more... Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going run again with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Winston. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running behind center with Swift. And he gets this forward to the 19. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a give to Swift. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
13-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, here's Winston. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Winston to the air. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Right, ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score is 7-0. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds Laporta. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Or that tackle to Michael Hall. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They bring Thomas in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Another carry for him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I wish every fan could just get the perspective on the field. When you stand on the sidelines, you realize how fast this game is. And as a QB, you've got to understand. When you get that amount of time, you've got to get rid of the ball. Because this game moves in a hurry.
He's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Ravens and Taz Walker heading back onto the field. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Here's Winston. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Brings up third and 16.
Throwing now off play action. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
He'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have third and 2. They go play action here. Ooh, kind of a dart there, but it's not going to be brought in. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. On the ground with Swift. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
This is Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again. Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That one gains 7. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens trying to add to their lead. Throwing it again here. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Coverage by Terrion.
Winston to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. So now here's 3rd and 5. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Winston. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They've got first down from the 31. He'll throw it yet again. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. One final shot before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Ravens 10, Jaguars 2.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour in the...
Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Play action on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Winston. Has it in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. 2nd and goal back to all the way up to the 14 here.
A big loss on the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though. We've got second down. Pass play coming here. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And the Ravens go in nickel, third down. He's dropping back to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Adisa Isaac stops him there. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's complete to Whittington. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third and just 2 to go.
5 yards on the play.
Here's a give up the middle. Strong running inside the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Dropping back to throw. That one complete to Whittington. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll come up first and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Winston looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, set.
They go play action here. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's a nickel set for the Jags on this third down.
It's now third down.
Winston now. And they get to him again. So on fourth down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Jaguars football. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Finds Laporta. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. On him again. He goes down again. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. It's about 43 yards for him. That one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that trims the lead to just a couple. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Baltimore running its offense out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Here's Swift. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Former number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Here's Winston to the air. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Winston. Walker holds it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. First and 10 from the 41. Running with Swift out of the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshown.
To throw. Here's Winston. He's got him. That's Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. They motion a receiver left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Brought in right side. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. He's trying in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. So now comes the punter. And he's going Taylor do the honors for the 4th time today. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Has his man, it's Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Completed to Flowers. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 27-yard line.
They're going play action. That one's complete, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for it.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now. Right, ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talked about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and the sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Throw reeled in by Whittington. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down, ball at the 36. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Winston to throw it. Pass complete to Walker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Setting up a throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds Laporta. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 3. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the give, it's Swift. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing their 1st win of the season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Going to run again with Swift. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. 3rd and long for him here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So they happily go to a knee here to run out this clock, and they're finally on the board, their first win of the season. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. Home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments in today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd, but you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building.